And we are underway for tonight is taken for ball one. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they miss, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
1-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You're probably...
Ouch, that one hit him. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder George Springer.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Peterson. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Batting second, third baseman Alex.
And
Bregman.
that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready with the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
From the stretch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Second inning coming up, and Houston in is Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed by Granderson, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Springer giving chase. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And he'll reach second now with one away. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 8.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A man on third with 2 down. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. On now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Granderson on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Dodgers. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here comes the first pitch. Evan Gattis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Pitch on the way. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Peterson ranging back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Coming to the
Brian
plate now,
McCann.
Brian McCann will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Here's Adrian now, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Adrian Gonzalez.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gonzalez moving to his left. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Chris.
Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses low and away, ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Way out in front. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 35. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Left side. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting ninth, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig coming on, and this will land foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, George Springer.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. George Springer. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. 2 out, nobody on. And that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch inside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but in.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Springer is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The right fielder, number 6.
Curtis Granderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 home now to Granderson. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
3-0, here it is. A high fastball is in there. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Here's the 2-1. Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. The second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Look into McCann, the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alex Bregman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up out towards short right field. Taylor will wait on it, and very quickly 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Peterson giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Number 35. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead. Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate. And that's what he's doing right now. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Gurriel is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Evan Gattis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now a pitch on the way. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
16,
so digging in now, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone. Finally got a pitch in the zone and drilled it for a hit. Sometimes it's better to swing than to take.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, he saw everything in the kitchen sink. He fouled off a bunch of pitches and then was able to get the pitch he wanted and get a base hit.
Curtis Granderson is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split. Looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and he botches it. And this is going to roll and get on top of Tal's Hill as this finds the wall.
That's a big hit right there. 1 out. You got the go-ahead run now at 3rd base. There's so many things can happen. You get a sac fly, another base hit. A lot of things can happen to get that run home.
Yasiel Puig is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Well, that 2 RBI base hit is some big runs right there. In the middle innings, those are critical because now, as you move forward, you get to the best part of your bullpen as you set it up to shut the game down. Maybe they'll add more runs, but if not, you're set up pretty good.
Here's the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Ready with the 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Hitter's up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning. Digging in to try it again, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he takes strike 2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Gonzalez is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peterson ranging back to the track. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Center fielder number 4.
Ready for another shot now. George Springer. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Number 35.
Stepping in, number 35. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they hang on to it. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tapper. And a rather easy first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Carlos Correa stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Puig retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. In is Curtis Granderson. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Turner rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. And now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Jock Peterson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches, become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here's the 3-1. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. In now is Yasiel Puig. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, make it 5-1.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Yasmani Grandal is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. Called strike over the outside corner. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Well, based on the past performances of both teams, we thought it might end like this. This was a mismatch on paper before the game, and now it's a mismatch on the field during the game.
Here's Adrian now, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 35.
At the plate, number 35. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Again, a 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Bregman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman, Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Pitch popped up. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Evan Gattis now standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Drilled on the ground to short. Seager is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
catcher number 16.
Into the box, Brian McCann. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Dodgers lead this one 8-1. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping into the box, Corey Seager will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Hot shot down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
That ball was hanging right there just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Justin Turner stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to right field. Reddick on the run. 2 gone. Digging in now, Jock Peterson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. There is Altuve. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Grandal has it. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now batting.
Striding in, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded to second, but they throw it away. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag gets 1, and a good save at first on the offline throw, so they just get the 1.
Third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-1 is the final tonight. Charlie Morton was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes.